get you a yellow one. Wait a minute. I'll get you a yellow 920.
Awesome. Estamos aqui no MVP Summit. MVP Summit.
Why? Come on, this has to
Final
stand out.
Party, festa final.
I need a yellow
Aqui no
jacket
jantar
with
com o
this.
time. No, you can talk. You can talk.
See, he needs to give me that yellow jacket because it goes with my phone.
And I know you. You're a Windows Phone consumer.
I am.
And your name is, I remember you're on Twitter.
No way. Am I that famous?
Yeah, sure. You and Ginny.
Name is?
Exactly.
There you go.
How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Great. So we're here with some friends from Italy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Matteo.
Is it an interview? I don't know.
We have some guys from France, from Netherlands, from Canada, from USA, Netherlands,
Brasil.
Argentina.
No.
E eu também, sem cabelo. No hair. Okay. And we have some Windows phones here.
Brasil.
But what we wanted to talk about, right? It is like this guy over here. Because this is the different one. Yeah. So we're not talking about this phone not cool. This phone not cool. Yeah, I'm recording in English. We have to translate later to Portuguese.
Oh, this is called the banana phone.
Banana.
É, vamos falando pouco em português, a little bit in English, a little bit in Português. Em português também agora. E nós temos aqui 3, 6, a lot of Windows phones. Mas a gente queria falar sobre esse cara aqui. Right, Yost? This is a cool phone or not?
Yes, it is.
É telefone bacana. Conte pra nós aí. Tells us.
Okay, this is the Nokia 620.
Okay.
It's a very cheap phone.
Telefone bem barato. I'm translating. Okay. Go ahead.
It's a very cheap phone where this
Telefone
costs
bem
about
barato.
$600. This one is about $400. This is
$600.
about $250.
$250.
And it's okay. It's a little bit slower. It's a little bit smaller, but it feels very light.
É bacana. Genial. I'm not translating correctly. You're saying like a little bit slow, and I said it is awesome. Sorry.
It's still an awesome phone.
Okay.
It got all the stuff on it. It got Nokia Music. It's got Nokia Drive. It's got the City Lens. It got everything. Plus, it's very light. It's very small.
Yeah.
And
It doesn't feel cheap, right?
It doesn't feel cheap.
It's not like a simple phone. Não parece telefone super simples que vai quebrar.
It feels solid.
Yeah, solid.
That's the nice thing about Windows Phone. Every Windows Phone you get, it feels like quality. You can get the lowest end,
Exactly.
and you're still gonna feel like you got a good phone.
Yeah, you're not losing something, right? Yeah.
It still has a front-facing camera. It supports NFC. About the only thing it doesn't have is a gyroscope.
Wireless.
No gyroscope.
Oh, okay.
And the wireless charge.
Yeah.
Indeed. But it has something else. You can just open and remove the shells. You have it in 2 colors.
You have a Brazilian one.
Yes,
like
it's
green and yeah.
Brazil.
But you can sing now.
Brazil.
Vai Brasil.
Okay. Anyway, and you can. It's also you can add. There is still 8 GB in it. That's
Tá
quite a
falando que
lot.
tem 8 gigas.
But if you think that's too little, you can just add a card, and you don't have to remove the battery for that. You can just.
Não precisa tirar a bateria para trocar o cartão.
But you probably need to restart to activate the SD card. Or not.
Whatever. But you don't have to pull it all apart.
Okay.
It has a camera with flash. I'm going to put it, and you can remove the back shell and change it for another color. I got it with a black color. Translate.
Sim, ele tá falando que pegou com a cor preta e trocou a parte de trás, que é possível trocar, né? A parte de trás.
And I got this one with, and I bought the yellow green cover. It has actually 2 colors.
Because you like Brazil. Yeah.
Maybe you can see it is actually it's actually translucent, the green. You can.
É translúcido, isso que ele tava comentando aqui, que ele comprou essa. Deixa eu pegar aqui o foco. Just let me have some focus here. And it's like translúcido essa parte aqui. E aí você tem o amarelo e o verde. É uma capinha só. 2 colors.
Yeah, Nokia have done some very clever things because they have taken the headphone jacket out.
Headphone aqui.
And you can, thus you can still have a nice. You just put it together like this.
Just one quick question. Do they also have a cover that supports wireless charging?
I don't know.
Because they do that for the A20. Right?
Yeah, the A20, yeah.
Because then you have to see the
Tá
context.
comentando que a gente tem ainda a capinha com o carregamento wireless.
The funny thing is,
Esse-
this looks
yeah.
like there's room for it.
Ah, do 820. Então esse aqui é o 820 amarelo. A gente tem aqui HTC 8X preto, a gente tem HTC
The banana phone.
azul. Yeah, the tennis ball, right?
820.
820 preto, developer device. Esse daqui é só pros pro, hein? Pros Corinthians, vai Corinthians. This is Atlético Paranaense. Maravilha, vermelho e preto. We have one ringing. Temos preto.
Classic Nokia theme.
Yeah, the classic.
The thing is, this thing
Meu
actually
novo
quite a lot
HTC,
of noise.
vermelho e preto, Atlético Paranaense, maravilha. E ainda com o tema, claro, que não é aqui, né? Acostumado com os Nokias, né?
It's the A20 with the
O tema vermelho ele fica bem bonito, ó. Fica bem bonito.
Well, and there's one other thing. If you take a look at all the phones at the table, you'll see that there's more Nokia phones than HTC phones.
Se você olhar na mesa, vai ver que tem mais Nokias do que HTCs. Então a gente tem bastante Nokia aqui e poucos HTCs. That's awesome. That's
So what I
awesome.
want to say, this is a very good
But this
phone.
is great, right? Because we're talking about, when we talk about Windows Phone, we're talking about you can choose the brand, you can choose the size, you can choose colors right now,
You
right?
can choose the price.
You can choose the price, and you still have. Você ainda tem telefone barato. You still have sorry, not barato. You still have a good phone. It is not cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. That's for sure. And that would amaze me about the 620. It is a really nice phone.
This would be a bestseller in
Everywhere, right? Where they have it.
Everywhere, because they
Yeah.
have
like in India, China. This will be
Brazil?
because
Yeah.
in
Brazil.
people don't have the budget
Exactly.
to pay 600 euros or $600 for
As pessoas não têm o dinheiro para comprar, isso que ele está comentando, vai ser um sucesso com certeza, porque as pessoas não têm dinheiro para comprar, but they want the quality, right? They
want the
It is
quality,
not
so
like
this is
we're not,
the best phone.
yeah, the best phone for this type of
But it's also
budget.
the ideal phone for if you live in countries like ours. But this is the ideal girlfriend phone. It fits in a purse. But it does everything it needs to do. It can read email. It can do
And you can get it in all kinds of colors.
all kinds of colors.
All kinds
Even
of
a
colors.
pink
Pink
shell.
one for
There's
the
even a
ladies.
pink
A
shell.
pink shell,
It fits your
telefone
shoes.
pink, aí sim.
Make
And
it
Nokia
match
has
it
begun
with your
supporting the 3D printing.
Yes.
You could print
Oh,
your
yeah.
own
Oh,
backs
yeah.
with some of
Yeah.
these phones. So you could get any
Imagine
color, any
imprimir
pattern
em
you
3D,
want.
imprimir a capinha do telefone.
I am from Canada, Windows Phone consumer.
And I remember you, I guess, from last year too. We were at a couple of sessions, a couple of consumer sessions.
some of
This is great.
I think some of the colors will really attract South Americans, the people who are very vibrant, and especially this is a Brazilian phone, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah, greens.
I mean, look at that. It's got the yellow trimming with the green.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly.
I
Perfect.
like that extra double color.
So thank you guys for this, for everything.
very much.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
that's great. E obrigado aí a galera, obrigado a todo mundo. Ficamos aqui com o Windows Phone, o nosso querido 620. Maravilha. Falou, Thiago.
Alô, até a próxima.
Party time.